Welcome back to Sunday Agenda. I'm Lydia Serrana. Forget about the promises of a certain campaign. Time to take some real joy in some media madness. Joining me now is political analyst Whitley Yates. Also with us, managing editor of Newsbusters, Curtis Houck. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks, Lydia.
Whitley, let's start off with you first. Let's start with our good old friend, joyless Reid over at MSDNC, who never fails to find a way to make something racist. Take a listen.
Evangelical Christians for Kamala Harris was not on anyone's bingo card for 2024 because most people assume evangelical is synonymous with conservative. It's not. There are plenty of evangelicals who reject the mean, selfish version of the religion that follows Jesus the Christ. Not all Christians are the evangelical white dudes with main character energy from The Handmaid's Tale.
She just can't help herself, Whitley.
I don't understand why Joy consistently attacks Christians. We obviously know who she's working for, and it is the other side. I don't also understand why whenever you see Christians that are supporting Trump, it's a problem. But now that some Christians allegedly support Kamala, she wants to laud them. I think that Joy is completely crazy, and it's been shown time and time again, not only that she's a flip-flopper, but that she is one of the largest hypocrites that we have on TV today.
At least her hair looks better, right? It's not the Donald Trump wig kind of thing going on. Curtis, over on CNN, Congresswoman Nancy Mace got an earful from a panel who decided that it's not the economy that's important, or the border crisis, or practically anything. Take a listen.
When you disrespect Kamala Harris by saying you will call her whatever you want, I know you don't intend it to be that way. That's the history and legacy of white disregard for the humanity of black people.
Oh, so now you're calling me racist.
I didn't say. I just said you weren't a racist.
That is complete.
No, you don't have to intend racism to accomplish
You are intending that
your disrespect of Kamala Harris is part and parcel of a tradition. You just didn't know her name. He's trying to do it.
Is her disrespect of women. She doesn't know what a woman is. And if 25 years ago,
white women don't have the ability to tell black women who paid the price of blood to make this country what it is to tell them they're not real women.
And Kamala Harris,
Kamala, you said
we don't call you Nancy.
It's Kamala. You're doing this on purpose, Congresswoman.
So now they're angry. I know, right, Curtis? She was saying women. They're trying to make it about black women. Now they're screaming at her because she mispronounced her name, saying it's a part and parcel of her white privilege. What do you think about that?
Oh my gosh, Michael Eric Dyson there. I mean, if you went to our website, Newsbusters, you'd find some real doozies from a decades-long career of racial arsonism. Just like with Joy Reid, Michael Eric Dyson is perhaps one of the most hateful people in our body politic. He has poisoned the well with invective and disgust and venom with talk like this, talking about how, like, mispronouncing someone's name is a commentary or a symbolic of, like, the struggle, the capital T, capital S. I mean, how you make that leap, Lydia, is massive. That's, like, bigger than the Grand Canyon. But this is what passes for insightful analysis on CNN.
Oh, well, you know what? At least Tim Walz's dog, it looks like he has a leg up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Leg up on Kamala Harris because he did an interview, right? He did an interview with Vogue. So now officially we have Tim Walz's dog. He's done more interviews than Kamala Harris since she became the Democrat nominee. What do you think about this interview with Vogue, the dog, and all of this? I mean, I don't know, Whitley.
You know, they've utilized identity politics, specifically on the Harris side, to build coalitions like white dudes, and now they're going to have dogs for Harris and Walz. I think it's completely asinine, but the fact that the dog has had more interviews than Kamala is a little bit astounding. The fact that she's running and hiding from the media, paying influencers to support her, and paying people to actually show up to her rallies. So it doesn't surprise me that she hasn't sat down with media. What does surprise me is that a canine has done better interviews or more interviews than Kamala.
And you also have to show ID in order to get into her rallies, which apparently is racist if you do that, if you ask people to do that when they go to vote. Curtis, a final question to you. MSDNC's Alex Wagner couldn't stop gushing to Stephen Colbert over Walz's weird call. Take a listen.
There's a little bit of Biden in him, in his kind of working class, real talk, good guy persona. Mm-hmm. He came up with the weird moniker for Trump and J.D. Vance, which was chef's kiss. Like, he said it on my program, and I was like, wow, that is so good. Mm-hmm. Like, that's all he could contribute to the campaign, and it would have been enough.
Wow. Like, Curtis.
All right, Alex Wagner is married to Obama's White House chef, Sam Cass. Okay, so there you go. That tells you she's already disconnected from the rest of real America, number one. And again, this weird line is just such a case of projection. I mean, weird because you kind of engage in trans trafficking in Minnesota. Weird is, when you go to a church that just says whatever that means regarding the Holy Trinity. Weird is the COVID hotline. Weird is having the paintballs that you could shoot people with who don't follow the COVID rules. I mean, there's all these sorts of things that you can apply then back to them. It's a complete genuflection, and it goes to show the level of insecurity on the Democratic side that Walz, I guess, is just supposed to be comic relief. It goes again to that video that they made where he was like, white people don't do spice. What? Wait, what? It was bizarre. Again, that's what counts as an interview out there, Lydia.
I know, it really is incredible. We have to leave it right there. Whitley Yates, Curtis Houck, thank you both so much for joining us.
Thanks,
Lydia. Thank you.